one of the protocols that the NRL has brought in place to keep our players safe, flying in and out of the destination in the same day.
Well, I am incredibly stupid. Turns out I'm going to the people, oh yeah, it's going to be 1 minute, blah, blah. There's a thing in the top right-hand corner that was telling me I could press go live the whole time. I'm reading the comments here, so you're seeing me here now. I've got my laptop here. I can read the comments. I've got a couple of coronas here. Thought it was quite fitting, you know, the corona time, coronavirus. But let me know what the audio levels are like, because I'm watching this through KO Sports. I thought this was going to be a Channel 9 game, and then turns out it's not. So I'm watching it through KO Sports. Hopefully the stream holds up, and hopefully it all works out for you guys and you can watch it, and my audio's okay and stuff. But let me know what the audio levels are like. Also, make sure tweet this out to all your friends, or share it on Facebook, or do whatever you want to do, because no crowds at the game is, I mean, who knows how much footy we're going to get. But I feel like this is something that should have been done a long time ago on YouTube, and it hasn't been done. So here we go. I mean, commentators are a little bit so I don't know. Everyone thinks they're a bit of a commentator at times, so I thought I'd give myself a chance of doing it. I'm not going to be commentating the game, I'm just going to be sort of watching it, similar to my live reaction videos that I used to do. But obviously, for copyright reasons, I can't show the game. It's why I kept getting smashed by the NRL. I can't remember if it was the NRL or Fox Sports. I think it was Channel 9 actually. Someone was hitting me with copyright claims, taking the video down, and if I got like one more, my whole channel would have been taken down. So I can't do the live reaction videos anymore, but I can do these sort of ones where I'm not actually showing the game. I'm not sure about the audio. We'll find out soon, I guess. Got 17 people in here. What's up, Isaac, Brody, Luke Sports Gaming. Diamond Wolf was in there before we even got it going. Brady, Maxim, we've got Brody as well. Audio's fine. Good to hear, fellas. I'm not sure where to actually put my microphone. It's kind of in the way a little bit, but it is what it is. You can't see it. I can see it. It's kind of in the middle of the TV, because I've started using the blue Yeti again. I've actually realised, oh wow, the audio is actually pretty good with that. It's quite useful. So Brody, there you go. There's your shout out. Already given you one there.
That's a good in. I think it is. Tyrone Peachy, I think the more he gets his hands on the ball...
Saying Tyrone Peachy, I think, is maybe starting. The lineups I got on the screen, they're from Fox Sports. I was trying to figure out a better way to get the lineups, but this is the best I can do now, because I only just decided it this morning. Actually supposed to be going to the Gold Coast tomorrow. Was going to go to the Gold Coast Broncos game next week. Obviously, that's not happening anymore. My whole trip's been cancelled. Quite disappointing, but hey, got to make the best of the situation. Let's sit back and let's watch some good games of footy here.
Gets through a hell of a lot of work there. So does now Peachy move the edge, but personally, I'd put Peachy in the middle and move Joe Arrow to the edge. Yeah. Straighten up the
Cooper Cronk is saying Tyrone Peachy should play lock, I think.
When the big back rows of Parramatta Eels are coming out, and just let Peachy off the range. Just let him loose, push through that middle, and try and create something in the big Parramatta forwards.
That may happen. We'll find out soon.
Certainly be interesting to see how the new coach manages his troops.
Guys, I had a bet on the Knights to win. They got up. I've got a multi on. I've got the Eels to win this one. The lineups on the screen right now: Sammy, anyone? Okay, so Tyrone Peachy is in the second row, and they have. I don't know who's out.
There is a lot of pressure on him, but you know
I'm trying to look who's out.
There's pressure on everyone to play well on game day. He's no different, but he just...
Oh, Proctor. I can't see. Proctor must be out. Proctor's out. I just saw him walking off. Might have got hurt in warm-up or something.
Instead of dawdling back on side, it's just little things like that you can pick up watching the game that this guy's not on. And unfortunately, last week he still wasn't on for me. And there was a couple of those Titans players, Cartwright as well.
I've got an Esky with me.
So it's one of those.
This bad boy, got an Esky with me. Got me Coronas. We're ready to go.
There's no doubt that Ash needs to do all those things underpin performance by those effort areas and tough.
Talking about Ash Taylor at the moment.
2 years ago, Ash Taylor set the competition light with his...
Yeah, Dial Morph. I'll give you a rundown on what's happening, any sort of scores, whatever. I don't really know if I'm going to talk throughout the whole thing or if I'm just going to watch it and kind of give a general sort of chat. I thought that would be... I just think it's pretty cool, but I might even see if Oliver from Rugby League, in my opinion, or someone wants to jump on at some point.
But back his kicking game, he's got Anthony Don, who basically comes down with everything that's up in the air. So get back to his high percentage kicks and use his strength to get some confidence.
We know the opening 20 minutes of this game.
What have we all thought about the no crowds? I'm just reading the comments. Guys, what do we reckon of the no crowds?
How does it need to start, Braith? What do you want to see?
Well, what I want to see from the Titans is the effort areas. You know, their discipline, their toughness, their resilience, which just hasn't been there. And little characteristics that you look for inside to see if they're on, if they're going to have a big year. But regardless of that, the Eels I expect to improve. I think they'll be better than last week, and I think they'll win convincingly.
Yeah, I think Parramatta's forward pack is way too big and powerful for the Gold Coast Titans. I think the Gold Coast Titans...
See, Cooper Cronk just said that he thinks the Eels forward pack is just way too strong for the Titans, like way too big, and that's pretty much what I've backed. Well, I backed the Eels. Eels went great last week, but Titans were horrific. I don't know, but this is one of the games that I feel like Titans, they tend to come out and they play pretty well. When you completely write them off, they usually go alright.
Well, we are thrilled to be able to bring all of you at home, to our viewers on Sky New Zealand, watch NRL.
Brody's tipped Parry even though he hates them up the dogs.
In their lounge rooms, some live rugby league.
How much do I think Parramatta will win by? I think it'll be 13 plus. Yeah, Don, yeah, you can hear him talk a lot. Seems like part of the game is gone. See, I feel like the atmosphere and stuff, when I'm watching it, it's only when they remind me, like when a bomb goes up or something, you see there's no crowd. But I feel like, in terms of general play, it just feels like I'm watching a normal game. It's just, when they go in and score or something and there's no reaction, it feels like I'm watching a New South Wales Cup game or something, where you can just hear the players going, woohoo, or like, them clapping and stuff. But yeah, you can definitely hear them talk a lot more, which I actually don't mind. I think it's pretty good, but yeah, it is missing a little bit, but I definitely feel like this is a lot better than not having it at all. AFL's just cancelled, not cancelled, but they've delayed their season or whatever, postponed it for 2 months. I feel like the NRL, they're okay at this point. I think the AFL had to shut it because some of the states have shut the borders, and it is an international. It's a Australia-wide sport, whereas rugby league's just Australia, Queensland mostly. New Zealand already over here. Storm might be the next one. Victoria, I think Victoria's got the borders closed as well between Victoria and New South Wales, so maybe the Storm might have to relocate for the time being, but I think we'll be okay for now. But yeah, let me know, guys, if the audio levels are a bit strange, if the commentators are too loud or anything like that. Just let me know. Don't like the thought of putting crowd noises in. Is anyone doing that? I don't know if anyone's actually doing that. I hope they're not.
Of the field, the Eels in a low-scoring affair, just the one try scored by Reid Marnie against the Bulldogs last week. Didn't make a line break the entire game. We'll see if they can...
Here we go, Parramatta running out wearing the yellow. I think they're just their normal team. Someone was wearing a headgear there, I don't even know who that was.
Very impressive back into the season last year until they fell at the hurdle in the finals, of course, but a big win against the Broncos in week 1, and the curve is expected to continue rising for the Parramatta Eels, and they have Wonga Blake in the lineup again today, who had a shoulder reconstruction in the off-season. What a talent he is.
It certainly is, just one of these enormous, electric, powerful outside backs that the Parramatta Eels possess. You saw his stats just pop up on the screen just then. 7 tries from his last 6 games, 5 against the Titans.
Titans running out. Crowd goes mild. Some player, I think it was, I don't know if it's Anthony Don. Someone just ran out. They go, "You." I wonder if that's what they normally do, or if they're just playing it up because there's no crowds there. Okay, that was definitely Anthony Don. They're showing him on the screen now. That was definitely him. That was funny.
This joins Greg Bird as far as all-time games played for the Gold Coast Titans today.
Mark Minicello is the highest Gold Coast player, 173 games for the club. Anthony Don getting up there, but game's moments away from kicking off, guys. Oh, you're kidding. Titans have got mannequins in the crowd, dressed up in Titans jerseys and that. Oh my god. Oh no. The cringe. The cringe. Eels get the game underway. Eels kicking off. Tyrone Roberts taking it. I think it's Moses Flodawaka. Runs it back. I'll give you a rundown on what's happening. I might just chat some shit. Don't know. Got rid of Wonga Blake. I had him in my Supercoach side. I brought in Jermaine Asako. Immediate results. Asako had a good week. I think I'll go good at fullback for the Broncos. Surprised he didn't start there. Well, he wasn't named to start there to start the season, but we'll see how Wonga Blake goes. I suspect he won't get as many points as Asako. 4th tackle already. Looks like no, they're not going to kick. It's Reid Marnie in the headgear. Oh, is this the first week he's wore a headgear? I think it might be. Okay, Ash Taylor kicks from his 30. Straight down the throat of Blake Ferguson. Not sure you want to do that. And he's run straight at Mitch Rain. See, bro, they're such a good, like, they've got such a good back three. I said back three, I mean, kind of mean back two, but Gutherson is okay, but I mean, in terms of Ferguson or Sevo, whoever takes the ball, even Gutherson, he might be even better. He takes the bomb, and then your next one's Ferguson or Sevo, like your next two tackles. So hard, they're so fast, so strong. Great way to start your sets.
Tweaked a hamstring, so Tyrone Peachy comes into the lineup for Proctor. And as a result, Jai Arrow is the skipper today for the Gold Coast.
Okay, Moses launched up a bomb. Philip Sem. Oh, I nearly dropped that. Philip Semi's had to dive forward. We've got this. So I'm so weirded out by Campbell Gillard being at the Eels. I'm not used to it.
In the NRL, it's an absolute billiard table once again here today. Brian Kelly, 25 short.
Brian Kelly, I can't believe Brian Kelly was on the bench last week. What a joke. He's like their best back, and they benched him last week. That's why I don't understand this Titans team. Even when they get lucky enough to land like a quality player, they end up stuffing them up anyways. That's what pisses me off the most about the Titans.
Tyrone Roberts to do the kicking, and it's Gutherson to make the catch.
Okay, Gutho running it back.
Bring it back here, and they'll stop him at the 40. So slowly but surely.
Look, if Eels can get the win here, I hate the Eels, but they're in my multi, so it is what it is. I've got to cheer for them today. Sorry, Titans fans. I think even Titans fans will understand. The team's not very good. Like, if you were doing a bet, you'd probably bet on whoever's playing the Titans at this point. But, like I said earlier, I feel like the Titans, this is the sort of game they can win. Especially against the Eels. Like, if they get into a bit of a grind against the Eels, who knows what could happen. So the Eels are sort of like, if things are going well, the Eels will be very, very good. Like Mitchell Moses, and that will take advantage of it. But if things, you know, there's a few errors in that, I feel like I can see them getting super frustrated and Titans just chipping away. Maybe a bit of luck. Mitchell Moses with a little grubber. Not the bet. Oh, he's kicked it through again. Oh my god, there might be a try here. Oh, Reid Marnie's dropped it. That was, okay, so I'll try and explain that to people who can't see this one. Mitchell Moses faked putting up a bomb. Has put in a little grubber through. Ended up, like, Tyrone Peachy kind of tried to shield it so Semi could come get it, but Mitchell Moses got around him, and he's just, like, sort of stuck the foot out and kicked it. And then there was two Eels players coming there, and you think surely one of them's going to pick it up and score. And they sort of just, like, stuffed around with it for a bit, and then Reid Marnie picked it up, and Titans came over and sort of, like, knocked the ball out, but Reid Marnie dropped it. So Titans get away with that one.
They get away with that one. The Gold Coast Titans. Some wonderful signs down that left-hand edge.
Shout out to Rachel if you're watching.
Just recognising that Bryce Cartwright was nice and wide at the A defender, took him on in his inside shoulder. He wanted to tighten that up.
While there was no result for Parramatta, nice for their fans to see.
It's crazy about that Dale Copley, after all these seasons, is still in the NRL.
Create something for himself.
Remember he signed with the Roosters and they thought it was like a good get.
Brings it back here to play it just short of the 40-metre line. Mitch Rain at dummy half.
Oh, it's a good pass. Fodawaker. I think he's like 19. He's taken it up to the line. He's did a nice little short ball to Jared Wallace. Bryce Cartwright. Oh, God. Bryce Cartwright needs to stop ball playing. I know that's like the only thing he can do, but... Okay, Mitch Rain's got it. In the Eels 40, they run it on the last. They put in a little grubber here. Gutherson's come across. Pretty good kick chase by Tyrone Roberts. They've sort of got them caught in the corner here. Ferguson nearly dropped the ball there. That was a terrible, terrible pass. Absolutely shocking.
So Peachy with a nice kick, possesses so much in his arsenal.
People wondering where I'm up to. It's 0-0, 34th minute. And I'm watching on KO Sports. Oh, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Mitchell Moses is through. Mitchell Moses is through. Nobody inside. Okay, Sammy's come across. Mitchell Moses absolutely burned him. He's burned it. Oh my god, Mitchell Moses makes it. That's a brilliant try. Mitchell Moses. I knew he's quick. I knew Sammy was quick too. He's had to turn. But that was great. That was sensational, that try. They've gone up to video ref. Oh, sorry, they've gone up to the bunker. Just got to get the ball down here. Does he get it down? Yep, he does. Mitchell Moses has just scored. I'm just going to check. Is the scoreboard updating for you? No, the scoreboard has not updated for you. Still says 0-0. I'm not sure exactly how this works. I'm kind of just stuffing around with it. Refresh browser. Maybe we can do that. It's hopefully it's just gone dark. There we go. Eels 4. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Mitchell Moses just pinned the ears back. He got into space. He's pinned the ears back. And Sammy went with him. But Sammy there was too much of a head start. He went and gave him the sideline. He went for the sideline. Just put it down in the corner. That's a nice try. If you can sort of if you can sort of find this try somewhere on Twitter or something, have a look at it. It's a pretty nice try. A few offloads there, and pretty much on length of the field try. Kind of nothing was really on in the lead up to it, but I think a little short ball there. Mitchell Moses looking to goal kick here. We'll find out what's happening.
Worrying signs early for the Titans.
Not easy to catch a breath after that long run and take the conversion.
So Mitchell Moses kicking. And straight over the black dot. Mate, this is looking good for my Civic coach. Mitchell Moses scoring, kicking the goal. Looking good for my bet too. Guys, but if you're seeing this, just in terms of you can figure out, maybe you can pause the game or something if you're watching on Fox, so you can pause it. I'm at 32:55. Oh, I suppose the game stopped. When they're about to kick off, I'll tell you when they're about to kick off, and then there we go. Now Meninga in the crowd there. I think it's going well for the Titans. He's wearing all Titan stuff. Alright, Titans are about to kick off here. Alrighty, there we go. Titans just kicked off. Might be able to line it up with the audio. Junior Paulo running it back up. It's looking alright, but what's me multi looking like? Can I cash out? Ferguson loses the ball. They give a penalty though. Unlucky Titans. See, this is one of those ones where normally I'd be like, haha, sucked in Eels, but because I've got a bet on them, I'm kind of going, yep, that perfect. I want it. Yeah, that was a penalty for sure, but. Anasta? I think it's Anasta. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. The Eels looking alright. Dylan Brown had Reed Marnie with him. Fourth tackle. 10 metres out. They're going back inside. Junior Paul. Oh, Reed Marnie. Reed Marnie has scored. There we go. That's too easy. Too easy for the Eels.
And that's the Parramatta Eels that we have seen.
It says YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain it.
Then come back inside off Moses to Paulo. And Reed Marnie, he comes up with the goods. Nathan Brown's ball playing ability through that middle is asking some serious questions defensively of that right hand edge. This particular time, last week Ash Taylor and also Bryce Cartwright missed 13 tackles between.
Maximum, there you go. It's coming up stream quality poor. I'm not sure what's to go here. The bit rate or something.
He scored last week, of course.
Hey, on, mate. How are you guys finding the stream? Is the stream okay? Okay, it seems okay to me.
Mentioned about a real critical
But
period for the Titans, unable to hold.
I don't know. I don't really know.
Started the season for Reid Marnie.
I thought Mitchell Muggs is when he goal kicks, he like does this.
Moses looks like he's on the first
That's this.
tee
He
or
literally
about
looks like he's about to go play a bit of golf.
Gets away vying for a green jacket with his pre-shot routine, doesn't he? The surface.
So Moses about to kick this one. There we go. 12-0. Your betting's looking pretty good, I reckon.
It is 12.
Okay, stream's back to being healthy. I'm not sure what's the go there.
For the Eels and well, ominous signs here. Justin Hodges for the Titans if they can't muscle up in these next few minutes.
Yeah, look, that was always going to be the key for the.
There we go. 10 minutes in. 12-0. Maybe Eels can beat the clock. Maybe they'll be they'll win 80-0.
Forward packed, and you look out wide, you see the class of Moses, Brown.
You hate the music. Brody hates the music when they score a try. I don't mind. I suppose it just happens if you had a game, you hear it. We're just hearing what you'd hear if you had a game, essentially. Titans kicking off there. We're at the 30. I'll do this when we're at the 30-minute mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-minute mark. There you go. If you're trying to sync it up with me.
Done very well with the fly-in, fly-out scenario. Here are the Eels doing exactly that. They arrived here on the Gold Coast early this afternoon. They'll fly home again tonight. They did that against the Titans last year and also the Broncos. Well, this turned out to be a rather prescient move in 2019. A bit of practice for what they will face here in 2021. And Blake cutting back to the middle on a loose ball and was just about away as well. Rain only just got to him.
Gutherson offloads at fourth tackle. I know number 8 is that Campbell Gillard just bloody knock on somewhere. Campbell Gillard just like ducked out of the way and it just went to absolutely nobody.
It looked okay. There was obviously a hand in there that we didn't see. Nathan Brown finds a pass. Whether it hit Sean Lane there before.
Maybe it did hit Sean Lane. I don't know. If you haven't got a visual on it, the ball sort of hit the ground and bounced, and the Titans and Eels player have sort of gone at it at the same time, and they've said that Sean Lane's knocked it into the Titans player. Is that about the halfway point? Don't know. Whatever. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Ask some questions with his football.
We've seen teams make some
Brady's saying I'm 2 minutes behind. Yeah, that's probably fair. 2 minutes behind.
The Titans have got here as they go on the attack for the first real time in the game. Rain at dummy half. Bypasses Arrow to find Wallace. Taylor. That is the Sammy. Fends away there from Dylan Brown. Comes back to the middle. Such a great mover. And danger no matter where he gets the ball on the paddock. Play it here for Rain. Wallace out the back. Roberts. Peachy.
Oh, Peachy's gone through.
10 metres out. Nice play by the Gold Coast as Arrow finds Wallace.
Okay, they're going out the back here. Oh, I thought they were going to kick for a second. Jennings up against Watkins. Bryce Cartwright. Oh, he's dropped the ball over the line. That's typical Bryce Cartwright, straight up. That's just Bryce Cartwright all over.
Some lovely football there from the Gold Coast Titans. Cartwright just unable to come up with.
Can't believe that, man.
Pass. Held Dylan Brown off before Sevo made a play at the arm, coming up with an error.
I think he realised he was going to be taken into touch. He tried to put the ball down.
Another thing, bro. I just remember Bryce Cartwright's like he's the ultimate example of the media hyping up people. I mean, a couple of years ago it was Bryce Cartwright. Right now it's the coronavirus. I'm just kidding.
Peachy side through. Cartwright wrapping. Just about created something right there. And it's Blake to play it. The Eels.
Guys, I'm just going to put up a thing on my Snapchat telling people to come watch me stream. Eels, I feel like Eels are going to shit this in though. Yeah, I might see if Oliver can come on. I don't know what he's doing. He's a Titans fan though, so at least he'll have a good opinion on the game.
Campbell Gillard playing it there now. Nathan Brown using footwork out the line. They got to him in numbers though.
See Brody back in the second half.
looking to get back to
I mean, 15 minutes in, it's actually been a decent game. It feels weird just because there's no crowd, so I feel like any sort of good games aren't going to be recognised as a good game because there's no atmosphere in that. But I feel like it's actually been a pretty good game. It's been some pretty nice tries. That Moses try was real nice. The Marnie try was nice. Titans shifting it to their left. Brian Kelly wrapped up there. Nice little run there. About halfway. I don't know. Does anyone here actually rate the Titans?
Strong contact between the two big men.
Paddy PJ saying Titans have to win this. Man, I don't think they will, but to be fair, just being real with you.
One more play for the Gold Coast. The Englishman Watkins at dummy half. Taylor puts it high in the air.
Ash Taylor with the bomb. Okay, it's knocked back by Anthony Don. Still the last. Reed Marnie bumped off. Come on, Eels, wrap him up. Ash Taylor. Oh, Ash Taylor through the gap. He's put in a nice pass here. Oh, they're going to score. That's a nice try. That is a nice try. Dal Copley's just, like, destroyed his elbow or something. But that's a bloody nice try, that one. I really rate that one. Ash Taylor, nice little work there. Absolutely shithouse last week. Good little effort there.
Here's a play after the tap back to this man, Ash Taylor.
Nice pass by Ash Taylor.
Dale Copley out on this left-hand side.
Dale Copley, is he going to go over?
This is the one we want to look at. What happens here? Don's on side.
Pretty certain Anthony Don knocks it back, but I think it was all clean though.
And what happens here?
Yeah, it's all back.
That's all good.
Yep, commentators saying it's all good.
It was knocked backwards by Anthony Don and runs off the hand of Clinton Gutherson, which is knocked on.
I think Titans might open the scoring here. Sorry, open their scoring account, I should say. Comes across. Went through Ryan Madison. That's pretty cool. Ryan Madison trying to shirt grab there. Dale Copley. Ankle breaks Blake Ferguson. Puts the ball down. Oh, jeez. Cops the knees from Nathan Brown there. No, it wasn't his elbow. It was his, like, ribs. Bloody hell, he's been hit hard there. Is that the 8-point try? Maybe?
He's committed to the tackle. Does he collect him with
Dale
the
Copley's
knees?
grounded the ball in the in goal.
Yep, so it's definitely a try.
He's made contact with the knees after the try is scored.
And Nathan Brown has made contact with the knees. So they're giving it an 8-point try.
He had made a big mistake there.
Nathan Brown.
And it could potentially
I feel like it's a very Nathan Brown thing to do. Can't help himself.
Went to Dale Copley straight away to apologise for the contact beyond the try being scored. We get the green lights. In a moment, you'll hear referees advise the Eels that this will be a potential 8-point try.
That's a fair question. That's what it'll be. Let's have a listen.
Okay.
Just saying a thing, 52 minutes ago, NRL competition will proceed.
Possible 8-point try. So after the conversion.
Okay, yep, 8-point try.
Okay, mate.
Sorry, possible 8-point try.
He's already committed. If he's up a little bit, it's fine. You're not like he's committed.
Yeah, mate, I get that, but the fact is he's made contact with his knees. All right, so that's what we're at. Thanks, mate.
On to the third Rona.
When you're ready, Ash. Explaining there.
Dale Copley's pretty worse for wear, but he's still pretty busted at the moment. Thankfully, I feel like if Titans going to lose anybody to an injury, I feel like Dale Copley they can cover at least. At least Tyron Peachy can jump in at centre.
Come out from that right-hand side, plays back to his team. Jared Wallace has not got a kick in his repertoire. Finds the right man in Ash Taylor.
I'm just really impressed by Ash Taylor there. Thinking, wow, Ash Taylor, totally shit. What the hell? But he's actually been alright. And okay, Dale Copley's come off. He's very tender. He can barely walk, man. Holding his ribs.
Yeah, this is a sad sight because Dale Copley underwent a shoulder reconstruction. And the
Scores a try, but ends up getting smashed by a dog shot, essentially. It's typical Nathan Brown.
That looks, wow, that looks unlikely as to his being able to return today. Can't take a trick, Dale Copley, but a good finish to give his team potentially 8 points here. Ash Taylor will take the first of 2 kicks. The second of them will be from right in front. And a change in complexion, just like that.
What do we think of the game so far, guys? Ash Taylor lining it up. Oh my god, that might be the worst goal kick of all time. Straight up. The worst.
Take one from right in front. And Maybe he strikes this one better. You'd like to think you
Shocking. Absolutely shocking.
from in front. Wasn't a great strike that last one, but as we said, a possible 8-point try. It's now going to be, you would assume, a 12-6 lead to the Parramatta Eels.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other kick they've got to do from right in front. I was just thinking it was already a given. I mean, it's right in front.
The try had been scored. That's why we find ourselves in this position. And the Gold Coast Titans, as you mentioned, will be without, you would assume, Dale Cotton.
So Ash Taylor lining up from right in front because of the penalty. Smack it over. There you go. 12-6 lead to Parramatta. So like Parramatta got this, but that's the sort of stuff, I mean, where the Titans, they could win this one. Titans have the tendency just against these sides.
All ends up coming across in cover, and he just had to avoid that contact and avoid him right in the ribs as well. And today, watching on just up the road here from Seabar Super Stadium, the Russell family, Wayne Russell, with his wife Christine.
There you go. The Russell family watching it. They ain't got shit in this. They ain't got shit. They just cut to the Fox goggle box thingy or whatever.
Gold Coast Titans, the Russells, they are true blue Gold Coast Titans members, and you reckon they didn't enjoy that after a pretty tough start to the game?
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen some terrific vision over the course of the weekend on Fox League. Arrow finds a little bit of success down this short side, going to the families, into their lounge rooms. The Newcastle Knights, before they came up with a great victory, and some Henny Penny jerseys in there, was having a great time. I don't think they'll drink and cordial either.
No, I've got no question about that. Kevin Proctor watching on, of course, if you missed the news. Tweaked a hamstring in the warm-up. Proctor out of the game. Peachy came into the starting third.
Okay, they've just explained why Kevin Proctor's out. I don't know if you guys heard that in the chat. Kevin Proctor hurt his hamstring, I think they said. So he pulled out last minute. Ash Taylor, oh my god, he's just done something good, and then fifth tackle comes to it and he can't even catch a pass. Oh, Ash Taylor. Just the basic stuff. It's not the most fantastic pass, but it's a very catchable pass. It's just not good enough from the Titans. That's why I feel like they're a big chance to get the wooden spoon. Hard to say who's going to get the wooden spoon between them and like bloody Warriors, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Although I feel like Titans, if they played the Warriors, they'd beat them. I don't know.
At the moment in this reshuffle, Tyrone Peachy playing at left centre.
Tyrone Peachy's gone into the centres.
Callum Watkins on the right wing, and Bryce Cartwright playing at right centre.
They said Bryce Cartwright's gone into a centre position. So I was going to say, where's Brian Kelly? But they just said that he's got an injury as well. Jeez, that's unlucky. Ryan Madison, 25 minutes out. Meters out, I should say. Okay, 10 metres out. They've gone to their right side. Mitchell Moses, little grubber. Not a bad grubber. Okay, is that a knock-on? Sure, that's a knock-on somewhere. Either way, they've dragged him back into the in-goal. And there's a penalty. Penalty to the Eels. Penalty to the Eels. They've knocked Madison off the ball. By the way, that was a pretty good end to the set in terms of they nearly scored. I don't know if there was a knock on anyways. They dragged them back to the in-goal. They got a penalty. Everything apart from the try sort of went their way there.
The Parramatta Eels again looking to press their claims. Big set of 6 here.
And then it is, and off the back of it, we'll go to Justin Hodges to find out what's happened there as far as the changes for the Gold Coast are concerned. They have injury worries and then some at the moment. Madison to play it here. Arnie out of dummy half across the face of Paulo. Campbell Gillard is well to hang on to him.
Oh, Campbell Gillard's dropped the ball. Absolutely shocking.
Involved in the tackle. Coming up with high fives, Jay Whitbread, and watch it again. It was a difficult one to take at point-blank range for Campbell Gillard, with Mitch Rain coming out to greet him. And he just knocked it on and tried to gather it before he hit and spin there.
Some fresh legs there, much needed for Justin Holbrook's men. Jay Whitbread.
All the way in. Shot clock off.
Coming up with the play.
I just can't get behind Cam McGillard. I just don't know what to think. Oh, Eels pushing in the scrum. Okay, they got the ball, but they've also got penalised for it too. Kind of collapsed a bit there. Don't know if that was the smartest thing to do.
Well, look, we're still waiting on the update on... That's almost get hit with the ball there, but Dale Copley, we're still waiting on an update for that. But just on Brian Kelly, he's gone off with a HIA, so we'll assess that even further and come back to you.
Their left edge, outside backs, Dale Copley left wing, Brian Kelly left centre, off the field at the...
Eels not doing that good. Yeah, they've had some very good moments, but that Titans are slowly getting back into this game. I mean, Titans they're on the attack now. Third tackle, but 30 metres out, I think it is. Yep, 30 metres out. Oh, big hit. Madison absolutely floored him. Big hit. Oh, penalty though. Big penalty though. Whitbread gets smashed, but I'm not sure why. It must be an offside or something. Big hit though. So Madison's not really known for big hits, but there you go. I feel like this whole time I've been saying Moses Fodawaker and it's been Sam Lasoni this whole time. I've just seen in the corner and they said he's gone off. Thomas Highwork, should a penalty try be an 8-point try? After watching the Tigers are nice. Josh Reynolds' tackle without the ball was very blatant. Okay, so the rule is that an 8-point try. Oh, Titans. Oh, they've scored, but it's a penalty, is it? Obstruction. There we go. So the whole penalty try thing. A penalty try is when there's a penalty that have like stopped the try from being scored. Okay, yeah, that's pretty blatant. So the reason the Josh Reynolds one was just like a standard try is because he didn't actually get the ball down. Now this one here, Copley's done it. He's got the ball down. He scored the try 100%, and the penalties happened. So they kind of add the two together. Whereas that one was like he's penalised. He hasn't scored, but he probably would have, but he's been penalised. I don't know if I explained that very well, but there we go. Joe Bloggs tipped the Eels by 16. Yeah, I haven't really got a score, but I've tipped the Eels in a multi, so I'm expecting the Eels to win. So far, so good. Cody Harris, I'm going pretty good. How you going, man? Getting a few more people in the stream. Make sure, if you're watching the stream, guys, make sure you go ahead and share it. Get as many people here. Get some people talking about the game. And if you just got this on in the background, that's all that matters. Dylan, that's a very, very nice kick, Dylan Brown. Do you reckon he'll suffer anything, guys? I feel like Dylan Brown. I feel like he's pretty well equipped to be good for this season.
Normally Moses so potent with a short kicking game. This time they go left to Dylan Brown, who likewise comes up with a superb kick. And the experience.
We've got B. Arnold. Hi, how you going, man? So 15 minutes to go in the first half. We've got a 6-point lead to Parramatta. Not too shabby. Okay, that's a dropout that could go out. Oh, and Ferguson's dropped it. There we go, I caught it. I said it's a type of dropout that could go out. It didn't go out, but it was a drop ball. Ferguson's tried to catch it. He's dove at it. Really could have just trapped it or did something, but he's made a meal of it. That's where Ferguson is so good 9 times out of 10, but he just has those little errors in him. Those little stupid errors. So, yeah, not good from Ferguson. They have the Titans on the ropes there, and they've let them off big time. Let them off big time there. We've got Cartwright up against Michael Jennings there. A bit of a mismatch in speed, but Cartwright's got the size in him. Maybe they can take advantage of that. I don't know. They probably won't. But, I mean, it is potential there.
Looking for a much improved 2020 after ACL reconstruction back in 2018 before he moved mid-season last year.
B. Arnold, go Manly. Pick out the wrong game, man. But, yeah, Manly, very, very good the other night. Very, very good. Oh, Tyron Roberts has dropped the ball. And there's been a strip there too. Whose ball's going to be? Eels ball. Eels ball. It's weird to think, like a few years ago, I would have said Tyrone Roberts would not be in the NRL at all. But it's funny to think he's not even the worst half at the Titans.
56% completion.
Crazy, I know, but
for the home side.
just the truth, to be honest.
For the Parramatta Eels, only at 64.
You know, I'm just going to say straight up, Titans have nice jerseys, Eels have nice jerseys. I need to do a video going over all the jerseys, giving ratings on them.
Certainly not that many. Jason Holbrook, boy, signed for 2 years to return from St Helens, where he won a premiership, of course, in the Super League.
Right here, 13 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Can the Eels getting out of trouble before half-time? Gutho with a nice little run there, getting over the halfway line. The second tackle. I just can't get over Reed Money wearing a headgear. I'm not used to it. Oh, the Eels player just steamrolled them. I don't know who that guy is. Number 15. Near Corey, they said it is. Dylan Brown. Oh, ducks under a tackle. Okay, Eels on the front foot here. This could be dangerous for Titans. Paulo's down, injured still. Near Corey, another run there. Junior Paulo, very slow to get up there. He's finally got up, but... Oh, Mitch Mays, not the best kick, but I suppose it's not the worst kick as well. Pretty good result for the Eels. All things considering there. Titans coming off their own line now. Oh, that's poor. Anthony Don nearly went through there. Mitchell Moses pulled him down, but that's pretty poor. Considering the field position they had, just that easy little run there. So that's the stuff that Eels can get away with on, against, say, the Titans, but against good teams, against your Melbourne Storms and stuff like that, you can't be doing that. You really cannot be doing that. And that's what the Eels, they want to be playing finals football, they want to be winning the premiership. They're not going to be doing it if they do that sort of stuff. Okay, so Gutherson running it back. Sorry, fifth tackle, by the way, I forgot to mention. Sevo getting driven back there by 3 players from the Titans. I should be on the Matty John show. Yeah, why not? They can rip on me. They rip on Hindy for not winning premiership. How about me not? I haven't even played a game. So, imagine how much I'd get smashed. Dale Copley not back for the rest of the night, they just said. Speaking of Matty Johns, is it still on Sunday? Is it on tonight? I don't know. Thought Mitchell Moses was going to go through for a second. Pretty poor offload there. Nathan Brown just chucks it for the sake of it. They're saying Tyrone Roberts is hurt. Okay, they've stopped the game here. Tyrone Roberts, maybe even broke an ankle or something. I feel like today there's been a lot of injuries today. In the previous game, this one, Tyrone Roberts in a lot of distress spot. So here we go, here's the replay. Okay, he's like... It's nothing to do with the tackle. He's like changed direction to make the tackle, and you can see him grimacing like already. So just don't know if he just rolled the ankle a little bit. Can I do Sterling's footy challenge? Well, B Arnold. Funny enough, I did actually buy Sterling's footy challenge. I don't know if it was you left the comment, the video. Someone did. I went ahead and bought it off eBay. So. I will do one of them in the future.
He's able to play on Tyrone Roberts.
Time to grab another Corona. Because it's Corona time. You. So Anthony Don did when he ran out. Titans are just running out of players. What are they down to, like one bench player? With how the season's going, they're not even going to have enough players in their squad. Come next week, they'll be running out with like 15 players. And the TV guys will be like, yep, that's good enough for us. Keep playing, guys.
Suddenly found himself playing at left centre for Brian Kelly, and if Roberts can't continue, I'm sure he'll find himself here playing in the halves. It looks like one side of the field with Ash Taylor on the other side of the field. Yeah, it looks like he's leaving the field.
Yep, Tyrone Roberts is going off.
They are going to take him off. He tried to do a little job there, but couldn't even do that.
Okay, Brian Kelly going back on. Not sure what he went off for, but Brian Kelly's going back on.
In the
triage unit will keep an eye on what's happening. Able to bring Kelly on under the HIA rule and take Roberts off there.
Last tackle.
For the moment.
5th and last. They put up a bomb. Couple interchanges for the Eels. Semi's come through. Oh my god. Semi's just done it with Tenny Zalesniak. He's just done a DWZ. He's just dropped it for no reason, essentially. I mean, he's going up. There's a bit of pressure on him, but no one's around him, essentially. He just dropped it cold. Dropped it cold. John Titans fans here, what their reaction? Oh, covering their mouth. Wow. I mean, I nearly did it myself. Not a good result for the Titans. I think the Eels might score here. Would not be surprised if the Eels score. Gutherson feeding the scrum. Okay, they're going out to the left-hand side. Moses is taking advantage of it. Nearly goes through. Nathan Peace gets enough on him. About 5 metres out. Okay, number 17, whoever the hell that is. Alright, just about into 10, about in the 30-minute mark here. Okay, so that's a bit of a set-by sort of tackle. Here they go. I think the Eels are going to show something here. Gutherson just does nothing with it, essentially. They all kind of overran him. Madison kind of overran him. 4th tackle. Haven't really offered too much this set, apart from... I honestly feel like... Oh, Mitchell Moses got dropped there. I feel like apart from Mitchell Moses, they haven't really offered too much. Dylan Brown, very, very good kick there. Callum Watkins has to go back there and take the ball to the ground there. But Mitchell Moses hit with a late shot there. They're given a penalty. There you go, penalty to the Eels. Late shot on Dylan Brown. That was a nice kick from Dylan Brown, though. I've got to say, he shows some nice little touches, Dylan Brown. But I feel like everything goes through Mitchell Moses. Oh, actually, it's on Mitchell Moses. He's the one who got hit hard. I was thinking Dylan Brown did for some reason. This wasn't even for a late hit on the kicker. This was just straight up late hit on the playmaker.
Moses presented the fact that he got on his feet and that little piece of... Well, they must be...
I should be on commentary. Don't know about that, but I suppose I couldn't be any worse than Braithen Astor, I think. I don't know why Parramatta are taking a shot at 2 here. Sorry, well, I get it. I get it. Because it extends their lead, but I feel like they had the Titans on the rope there. Titans have got like 2 players on the bench. They're all injured. They got players out of position, left, right, and centre. Just keep them out in the pressure. Keep wearing them out. Mitchell Moses still doing his little golf motion.
We said it's all hands too for them. Dale Copley out of the game with a rib injury. Tyrone Roberts, we'll see if he can make it back.
There we go, 14-6. My multi's looking alright so far. Yeah, boy.
Penalty goal attempts. And kicking back and just drinking them at the moment. The Eels lead 14-6 here on the Gold Coast against the Titans. And don't forget,
if the Eels win this one, I might do the world's longest year, boy.
Time of 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But Peter Volandis, the ARLC chairman, will give an in-depth interview on rugby league's future with Ben Eichen and Paul Kent. Of course, much interest in that off the back of the AFL's decision earlier this afternoon with Gillan McLaughlin. AFL CEO announcing...
Titans getting this underway again. 8 minutes to go.
The AFL will be going into a suspension.
They keep talking about the AFL going into a suspension. Like, it's pretty different to the NRL. I don't want to keep harping on about it. The NRL's already come out and said they're going to keep playing.
Here is Ferguson. Play it for Marnie. Jericho charging hard. Has been a great carrier of the ball, has Penny Jericho. With some strong set defensively for the Titans to start that. They had a chance to regroup. As
Marnie's kicked on the 4th. Not the best of kicks. They had the players back there for it. Don't know about that one. Really don't know about that one. I'm not sure why. Like the wingers are back. Why would you kick it on the 4th? Why not get a little bit more meters? Take what's on offer.
Something of a lightweight centre still, isn't he? Compare him to some of the centres getting around in the NRL as
Chat with Entertainment House NRL. I'm not sure who that is, to be honest.
Item number 152 last week. Made his debut against the Canberra Raiders. Arrow, just outside the 30. Goes to Parramatta, runs towards Marnie, looking for an offload, but they get through in the tackle there, and Moses makes sure he hits the deck by grabbing him around the ankles. Taylor to the line, grubbering, Gunderson nicely picked up. On the second bounce, play it here just inside the Eels 10. Maintaining this 8-point buffer at the moment. 6 out.
I tried to get Clarkey on. I tried to get Oliver on from NRL, in my opinion. Both of them are out at the moment, so they can't talk. They said another time, but so stay tuned.
They just stayed down that left-hand corridor where Ash Taylor kicked the ball, and they've marched very nicely up the field. The Parramatta Eels just based off the back of some nice hard direct running.
Moses halfway, putting up a bomb there. Okay, Don takes it comfortably. Okay, Don, that's a nice little run, Anthony Don. At 25 metres out. Philip Semi, taken by Dylan Brown. Also, Dylan Brown, pretty decent defender for a youngster, for a young half.
2020 season. Rain here. Fine Arrow. Down to the Rabbitohs.
Contact by Sizzlemonger, but he's just fallen off it. And Whitbread, or whatever his name is, oh no, is it Dry Arrow? I don't know. He's got a mullet. I'm not used to the mullet. Oh, I had to throw the pass there. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe through the pass, probably would have dropped it. It was a good line run anyways.
Now Taylor. Finds Cartwright running towards the sideline again. Easily handled by
Oh god. I hate the Titans' tactic of let's give it to Bryce Cartwright in the last. Maybe he can put in a grubber and do something. It just doesn't work. It really doesn't work. Jennings is just covering it so easily. Jesse's Rugby League review. Go the Knights. Yes, go the Knights. They're obviously me Rugby League 4 team. I need to finish that series. I will one day. But more importantly, I had a bet on them and they got up. So far, Parramatta looking pretty darn good at the moment. Feeling pretty comfortable about it. Titans haven't really offered too much. Eels haven't really offered that much, to be fair, either. But I feel like Eels are playing very similar to last week. Maybe Eels are the type of team who they sort of... They play depending on how their opponent, like their opponent's level, rather than there's some teams, say like the Roosters, like in previous years, if they played like the Titans, you'd expect them to win by like 30. The Eels, you think they'd win, but they might win by 10 points or 6 points or something. It'll still be a tight contest. They sort of play to the ability of the other team, make more errors than they normally would, that sort of stuff. Rather than just continue to play at Eels level, they play at whoever their opponent's level is. I don't know if that's Dry Arrow down or... Yep, Corey Parker just said Dry Arrow. Dry Arrow is down, injured. If he goes down, it goes to Titan season. Pretty confident in saying that one, to be fair. Tyrone Peachy, I feel like he's so misused at the Titans. Just like, they signed him, he wanted to get out of the deal to stay at Parramatta, Penrith I should say. And then he goes to the Titans and they don't even know where to play him. It's like, why did you even sign him if you didn't have an idea where you wanted to play him? I don't understand it. Reid Marnie limping, like 10 out of 10 limping on the side, like he's going to be off in about 2 seconds. As soon as they get the ball here, yep, he's going off. Blake Ferguson takes the bomb like 2 steps away from Reid Marnie. Yep, he's gone off. He's just collapsed on the sideline. He's no good. And Parramatta get a penalty, like perfect timing. Maybe they can figure out what to do with the hooker position. Reid Marnie limping big time though. I don't know who they've got on the bench here. Let me check my own stream. What's the lineups? I'm looking at it. Maybe...
Dylan Brown's gone into dummy half roll. Moses will stay at halfback. You'd think Takarangi would go on that left edge.
So they've just... Okay, I was literally just going to say Takarangi might go into the hook position. They've said Takarangi's gone into the halves and Dylan Brown's gone into hooker. I suppose that's the best of what they can do right now. That could be a bit of a problem soon. Clayton Wickens, how you going, mate? Reed Money, not good at all. He's getting helped by trainers and everything. I literally don't really know what he did. Takarangi's first touch, dropping the ball. I talk about Nathan Brown doing a dog shot being typical Nathan Brown. Takarangi dropping the ball. That's typical him. Reed Marnie just put in a grubber. Kind of just had a bit of a clash with number 16 for the Titans. Is that, let me check again, is that Brian Kelly? Or Peachy? Tyron Peachy he's had a clash with. And it didn't really look like much, but he must have just stepped wrong or something like that, and he's ended up worse for wear. Leg not looking good, he's still getting carried off. It's not like something that he's just been able to walk out. Oh, Peachy just dropped the ball. I literally looked at the screen for 2 seconds, like my computer screen. I looked back at the game, and Tyron Peachy dropped the ball here. 1 minute to go. Can the Eels score a try, kick a field goal? Can they do something here? I have to wait and see. Mate, I've got to be honest, half time, I've got to go to the toilet real quick. Not used to doing these streams. Although, I'm not going to lie, I mean, there's not many people watching, but I'm having a bit of fun here. Maybe if, over the next coming weeks, we can get a few people here watching, that'd be quite good. Might be able to do it next week. I'm away next week, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe I might be able to stream from my phone or something. See, bloody, oh wow, Blake Ferguson feeding the scrum, as you do. Your winger feeds your scrum. To be fair, NRL might not even be on next week. Okay, 25 seconds to go. Oh, they've kicked it. I don't know if that's the play. Yep, definitely not the play. Definitely not. Definitely not. 14-6 half time. Not too shabby. Yeah, not too shabby, that's for sure.
He just gets the job done. I mentioned at the start, you know you're going to get with Anthony Don.
Guys, I'm just going to the toilet real quick. Stream's going to be off for a sec, but I'm still actually going to be here. So I'll see you in probably about a minute. So and we're back. We're back, guys. Hopefully the floodgates haven't opened there, because that could be bad.
I'm Eugene. I'm Eugene.
Coronavirus so annoying. Bloody oath it is. Very, very annoying.
You dropped your wallet.
225 years of standing up for what's right.
What if we need a little more space? Like, really soon? How much more house can we afford?
Whatever your housing question, Westpac can help.
Shut up, take my money.
Love unboxing a bargain? Shop the eBay mid-season sale and get 20% off over 1 million items. This guy loves it. They love it too. Whatever it is, get it for less on eBay.
Fierce one saying he hopes Fergo scores the try so he can do the backflip. I'm with ya. I'm with ya. I really want to see it. I really, really want to see it. I should just load up some highlights of I'll bloody ads are on right now. Just I'll just talk to you because they're just playing ads at the moment about soap and stuff. With a goat's soap or something. So it's not even from the government or nothing. So you guys talking about school being closed. I suppose that's not a bad thing. Like I said, my Gold Coast trip's being cancelled. So maybe at this point school should be cancelled too. I don't know. They're shutting down everything. I'm just thinking of what would my reaction be if I was at school. I'd be ecstatic. I'd be like, hell yes, don't have to go to school. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's a good thing or not. KC doing their ads, $10 for 10 tenders. Don't mind if I do. Would absolutely love that right now. In fact, I'd had a zinger burger at lunch, so there you go. Don't mind a zinger. Don't mind some good KFC. Although KFC, you can't go into the shops anymore. And Fox Walk's back on, so gonna unmute the TV here.
And it's halftime here at Seabus Super Stadium. The Eels on top of the Titans. 14 points to 6 in the final game of round 2 of this 2020 Telstra Premiership, coming to you live on Fox League. Warren Smith along with Corey Parker here at halftime, Cons. And early on, boy, there are alarm bells ringing for the Gold Coast Titans, but they hit back and they made a game of this.
Let's take a look at my my bet. Let's see what are the odds for this game. I feel like, I don't know, it's sort of game where the Eels, I feel like they 100% have got this, but I say 100%, I feel like maybe like 90% have got this game on, but you just never know. Titans, I don't know. I really don't know.
Eels to hit the board. Mitch Moses off that pass there, looked at Clint Cutlass and said, no, Anthony Don's got you covered, and I've got Philip Sammy covered. What speed from Moses.
Yeah, he certainly did. He hit the afterburners there. Some lovely work by the middle forwards again. Through the middle forwards, they went down that left-hand edge through Dylan Brown. And back to Paulo before.
Guys, I think I'm just going to stop the stream just until half-time. Rugby League guy, I'm just going to stop the stream until the second half starts, because nothing really happening. See you in the game. I'll see you in probably about 10 minutes time, guys. See you then.
Yeah, he certainly has. He proved a real problem out on this left-hand edge for the Titans. Terrific pick-up, as you mentioned. He had a busy first half. 87 run meters, 3 tackle breaks, but it's the offloads.
Okay, we should be back. We should be back. I know when I start the stream, it's usually like a minute behind or something. So find out. The team's running out into the field right now. There we go. Stream's back.
As the Titans come out.
Kevin Proctor running out. You see him just saying, "Let's go" to the team. Not sure you'd be doing too much. Titans, Dry Arrow back on the field, which is good for them. Wasn't sure what would happen to him, but how many runs he got? I can't even see how many meters he's got. I've got it covered up. He's got something run meters. He's got a few. Okay, Tyron Roberts running. He's looking a lot better. Actually running normally. I think he'll be back on pretty soon. Rugby League guy, hey, I don't know if you're still there, but how you going, mate? Number 17, pretty strong run there for the Eels. So second half is underway. 40 minutes away from making a little bit of dough on a bet. There we go. Blake Ferguson. Come on, Eels. Get the job done. In the second half, I'm on to the Gentleman Jack. Jack Daniels. Let's give it a go. This Coke's probably flat that I've got, but hey, it'll do. If I can get the lid open, there we go. That'll be fantastic. Nice little bottle, that one. Okay, Mitchell Moses kicks it from about 45, in his own half essentially. Callum Watkins is on the wing. Okay, so they said Anthony Don's gone from right wing to left wing. Interesting. Philip Sammy still at fullback. Man, Titans, they need AJ Brimson back ASAP. He's literally the key to this side. Without him, they don't have too much in attack. They really have nothing in attack, essentially.
Stands on his feet for an age there, and neither Madison, Moses, nor Brown could get him onto the turf.
Yep, I made it really strong. Just had a drink. Very, very strong. Oh, they dropped the ball. That'd be a penalty. Oh, they haven't given a penalty. I swear there was a hand in there. Number 15, Whitbread, they said he spilled the ball there. I thought there might have been a hand in there. Not a hand though.
Is where he brings so much to this team.
They should have challenged that one. There's a hand in there for sure. For sure, there's a hand in there. Okay, yep, they are captain challenging it. I think there was definitely a hand in there. I think they're going to win this one, the Titans.
Yeah, he must be fairly confident because by this stage you would figure the teams would have worked out that it's no good sending up a captain's challenge on those 50-50 ones, especially with this.
Okay, I think this one's going to be good. I think the bunker's going to give him the ball here, Titans. His hands are all over the ball here. I think he clearly rips it out. It's not a part of the tackle. I think he's good there.
That should be a penalty anyway for having his hand on the ball after the tackle had been completed. Terrapone not rolling away or moving away from the Miakura, in fact. With his hand there, I think that's.
Well, I think Titans going to win this one.
Releasing the arm after making a tackle, there's no intent to strip the ball.
I agree.
Wow.
He can't just disappear. Yes, there's an
Wow. This captain's challenge, man. Even when they challenge it, I'm not even sure you're going to get the right result there. His hand's all over the ball there. They're saying it's just a part of the tackle sort of thing. He's trying to release his hand. His hand's all over the ball. How is that fair? How is that fair? Good for me. And this is coming from someone who wants the Eels to win. So I feel like I'm pretty unbiased in that aspect.
That plays out as we continue on, hopefully in 2020. I think that might have been a tough one there. He might have had a pretty good case with Brent.
Case denied.
A victory for Parker as far as the boys in the bunker are concerned. So, no more challenges for the Gold Coast Titans. The Eels on the attack here. Jennings. Fire it to Moses. Comes across to Dylan Brown. Straighten things up. To Miakura. Just outside the 20. Gutherson still there.
Alright, here we go. Eels on. Oh, Dylan Brown trying to one-hand it. What are you doing, man?
On the Gold Coast, but the handling at times has left a bit to be desired, hasn't it, from both teams? That was a fairly simple put down.
Very bad. I mean, that's disappointing. The ball's out in front. Yeah, it might have been up a little bit. Dylan Brown, he's got to do much more than that.
That's shocking. That's absolutely shocking.
7 from 15 at 47% ball control. You just cannot give yourself any opportunity to go ahead and do anything.
Inside.
I'll let you go with that name there.
Mary Constantopoulos. I know Mary. Mary Kay, as she's known in league circles. The podcast, The Ladies Who Lead. Watching on with brothers Robert and David tonight. There's a dad there as well. I mean, he was supposed to be turning up to cheer on the Eels as well. G'day, Mary. Great to see you cheering on your beloved blue and gold tonight. They're doing it nicely for you at the moment as Watkins plays it for the Gold Coast. Rarely you see a team below 50% completion score, but that's exactly where the Gold Coast are. As you mentioned, Whitbread charging hard here. Brings it back to the halfway line. Rain looking up to the open side here. Finds Lusotto.
Oh, that's a nice pass. That's a very nice pass. Take the tackle, for God's sake, mate. All the Titans are going to do is just take the tackle, get a quick play of the ball, and so they just try and force the pass.
Taylor puts it up. It's
Gutherson takes it comfortably. Peachy can't force him in the end goal. Titans had a good chance there, and I feel like that pass is so risky. I mean, they didn't pay too much for it, but so risky. They had such a good chance. The guy makes like a pretty good break, breaks through the line. Just need to take tackle and just keep playing. But they just, Titans, you know, this is the problem with these the lower teams compared to say like the better teams. They can't see like the bigger picture. They need to like instant sort of gratification. They need like the instant try. They can't like, all right, that's a pretty good run. We're building that. It's always, oh well, we built. That's a pretty good run. Better score from this one, or we won't score at all. That's what it kind of feels like. But Titans are definitely a team like that. I don't know if it's a leadership thing or experience. I don't know what, but definitely a big problem for him.
It was good news for the Titans. Tyrone Roberts may return to the field if necessary, so he's overcome the injury, I think, which he picked up in the All-Star game. So he's on the sideline at the moment, trying to stay warm. And Reid Marnie has gone off with an ankle injury. We're still waiting to hear how severe that it is, but it's highly unlikely he will return. As you see here, he's on crutches.
Okay, Reid Marnie, they showed him. He's on crutches. Does not look good at all.
I don't know how that pass wasn't forward.
It was a forward pass. It was a metre forward. 2 2 metres from the touch judge.
Got away with one there. Had some room to move and just put the foot down and charge at them and get a quick play of the ball and try to produce a little bit of skill with the hands.
Here we see here on the replay in the replay box.
They've just shown Bryce Cartwright just throwing a pass at least 10 metres forward.
You're spot on, was.
At least.
Just trying to be too cute with the cute plays.
It's typical Bryce Cartwright, and the referees didn't give it.
Under the wing sometimes and just get on an inside shoulder.
Best play in the game is often a quick play of the ball. Now Peachy. Leading in traffic, weaving in behind Joel. That's okay, save the referees. There's play on here with one more to come for the Gold Coast. They play the ball, given the...
He just dropped. Oh my god. Oh my god, mid-train. He just dropped it from dummy half. What? Oh my god. Just picking it up. A simple thing like that. Holbrook could literally be about to jump out of the coach's box. I don't know if he's in the coach's box. He is. All the other coaches are bloody just in the stands. He's in the coach's box. Maybe that's a problem.
50%. 9 from 18 now. As Blake Ferguson does what he does best, just brings his side onto the front foot, trying to create some momentum.
Solid contact here on Rana Niokore, who'll play it under Eels 30.
Alright, Eels heading to the left.
To his left-hand side, but not much happening there. And this has turned into the proverbial arm wrestle, hasn't it? 3 tries in the opening 15 minutes. 2 to the Eels, 1 to the Titans.
Okay, Sean Lane. That's a pretty good offload, Sean Lane. There you go. Jennings looking for an offload too. Okay, he actually just beats a couple of tackles. Great run from Michael Jennings. Hey, how old is Michael Jennings? Let me just check this. And they get a penalty. Gutherson takes... Oh, you can't... Yeah, I was going to say. Quick tap. That's very, very quick. I know it's quick, but it's not that quick. How is Michael Jennings? He looks old as shit, but I feel like he's probably about 30. He's 31. He looks older than he is. I think because the grey hairs have come in, he looks older than what he is. Still a quality player, though. Quality player, Michael Jennings. Remember when he was playing reserve grade for the for Panthers? What a joke. What an absolute joke. Can't see the game, Troy? Yeah, I can't show the game because of copyright stuff. So it's just literally me reacting to the game. So commentating over it. If you can get the game on TV, that's fantastic. I thought it was going to be a Channel 9 game, so that's why I was doing this one. Turns out it's not. Don't know why I thought it was a Channel 9 game. But Eels are about just to the left of the uprights, attacking the line 5 metres out. Third tackle, Sean Lane's about to take a settler. So yeah, Eels essentially right under the uprights right now. Could go left, could go right. What are they going to go? They go right. Mitchell Moses, short ball there to Ryan Madison. Hasn't really done too much in his Eels career so far. I know it's only 2 games in, but hasn't really offered too much, I think. Compared to his Tigers form, that is. Okay, 5th tackle. What are they going to do? Grubbers have been pretty good so far. They've gone to the air, though. Takarini gets it. It's gone back. Jennings throwing it back big time. Sevo's running. Gets the pass away. They're sort of just throwing it around a fair bit. Okay, alright. Dylan Brown's kicked it cross field. Oh, on the run. That's a knock on by the Titans for sure. Anthony Dawn's touched that 100%. Wonga Blake up against Anthony Dawn. Anthony Dawn gets it, but he's knocked it on. There you go. It felt like Eels didn't really offer too much, but they just kept throwing it around. They've benefited from it. Still not really offering too much, in my opinion.
Having Reed Marnie on the field, it's really hindering the Parramatta Eels side at the moment. Gutherson's playing acting half, which then eliminates him from being that sweep runner out the back. I'd like to see maybe someone else going to that area, particularly going in good ball. He's just being wasted at the dummy half position.
Okay, that's the terrible pass. Oh, Sevo nearly up the wing. Bloody hell. I thought I had like 2 seconds to send a text. And then he said, damn, they just tackled up the wing there. I'm really confused where Takarini's playing. They're saying Gutherson's playing in it like hooker or first receiver or something. I'm not sure. Maybe they're all kind of just filling in, kind of just rotating. Penny Terapo very close. Literally just like half a metre out from the line there. Dylan Brown back in the middle, number 15. Big tackle from the Titans though. It's Rain coming up with a tackle there. Alright, they're going to the left. This is looking dangerous. Dylan Brown, he's tipped it on there. Forward pass from Michael Jennings. A tip on is forward. Bryce Cartwright had him covered anyways, but yeah, I think that definitely was forward. It's just funny they call that, but yet don't call Bryce Cartwright's obvious forward pass. I thought that was interesting.
Beats Ash Taylor, all hands up. Gets Cartwright interested. And Jennings just unable to come up with the right play.
That was lovely footwork. Jennings over the top there for Sevo.
Let's go into the bathroom real quick. I'll leave the camera rolling. Finish this drink. I mean, I should be like a minute. Tyler dropped it already. First tackle. Brian Kelly drops it. Mate, why have talked to you up deluxe about how good of a player you are and how you're too good for the Titans, essentially, and you do that? Come on, man.
On the Movie Greats channel, I think this is the perfect movie given what's happening in the world. A League of Their Own.
Oh,
a great baseball movie featuring guess who?
The great Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, Patient Zero. Who was here? Patient Zero on the Gold Coast. Tom and Rita. And I know you'll be watching on Watch NRL. Wilson, the volleyballer's there as well.
Dottie Kit, they get drafted into the baseball league, don't they?
Gina Davis, Madonna, and Tom Hanks.
Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, guys. I feel like I'm going into like a tent or something. So it's just me green screen. Here's the green screen. Eels on the attack. Eels probably about to score. We'll find out in a second. I feel like the drinks are kind of starting to hit me. Can you see? Please do more streams like this. 100% I can do more streams like this. Who do I go for? I go for the Bulldogs. Yeah, I go for the Bulldogs, so yeah. Alright, Eels on the attack, couple of metres out, throwing it out the back there. Mitchell Moses throwing a big pass, nearly intercepted, I think. Maybe not nearly intercepted, but still a pretty risky pass for like little reward. Kind of like Ponga's pass earlier in the previous game. Through the pass and yeah. Sean Lane. Love Sean Lane. Wish he'd never left the Bulldogs. Des Hasler, what are you doing, mate? Also, Warriors, what the hell are you doing with Sean Lane? Funny that Sean... Oh, that's a big hit. Dwight Arrow has just put it on a big hit. Number 17. I don't know who that is for the Eels. You see it on the screen right now. He's put on a pretty big hit. He's rocked. He's at least rocked in. Dry Arrow. What a weapon. Okay. Oh, oh my god. Mitchell Moses just kicked the ball. And they've gone over and scored too. Mitchell Moses had just kicked the ball straight in Ash Taylor's face. Ash Taylor's like, oh shit. Hit me in the face. Coming straight back to Mitchell Moses. Mitchell Moses just ran. Did an inside pass to Sevo. Sevo's went over and scored. But they've benefited off kicking the ball at some dude's face. Ash Taylor's face. Oh my god, that was... This is the best try of all time. He's got a reaction to me reacting to the best try of all time. Slow motion here. I'm about to see Ash Taylor get kicked in the face big time. Or is it Wallace? I don't know who it is. I think it's Ash Taylor. Yeah, Ash Taylor gets kicked right square in the face. Oh my god. I can't... Guys, look this try up if you can, please. Yep, look at obstruction. Kicked in the face. Ash Taylor's like, oh shit. And he's like regrouping himself. And in the meantime, Mitch Moses is running. Takes it to the sideline. Passes it to Sevo. And Sevo just has to beat Watkins and Sammy. Doesn't get the ball down though. He was like carrying on like he 100% got it down. So I'm going to back him here. That looks held up. That's... You know what, guys? I've just said I'm reacting to the best try. I think that's held up. Sevo carrying on like a clown. He's bloody... hasn't even got the ball down. What's going on here? Sevo, come on, mate. Good tackle by Philip Sammy. Watkins got his hand under. That's good defense from the Titans. Arnold, how you going? Man, I'm going pretty good. So everything, every time you do a message, like a couple minutes later, it says message retracted. I'm not sure what's to go with that, but Just sort of let you know.
Not sure that Ash Taylor
Dunno.
played at it.
Looking if Ash Taylor played at the ball. Mate, he just got the ball kicked straight into his face.
A deflection.
Pretty sure he didn't play at it.
Well, the referee we see in the background there, he's ruled 6 again. So Moses puts the kick in. It's played at there.
Boom, right in the face. They're like taking like 10 seconds. Look at this. Sorry, 10 seconds. 10 minutes. They just said Ash Taylor has played at the ball. At least he had the ball kicked into his face.
I'll explain it.
Yes, we have.
No, I'll explain it.
That is fantastic work by Philip Sammy.
You're kidding.
Callum Watkins to save the try.
No try. Okay, yeah, no try. We understood that. We just saw thacking of the century there.
26 games.
Okay, it's
27 now.
National Sports Loaded. How you going, man?
Try number 23.
They've restarted the tackle count because they hit Ash Taylor in the face. He's like standing like this. It's just gone wham, and they've given it they've given it bloody 6 again. I don't understand. I really don't understand. NRL for you.
Justin Holbrook from opening up yet another packet of Panadol. Gutherson out of dummy half. Comes with his right hand side.
Nice pass from Gutherson. Okay, Eels. We're finally back underway, I should mention. About 50 minutes later, after the bloody no try decision, I should say. Okay, Gutherson definitely playing hooker at this point. Okay, Eels attacking. Short ball, Sean Lane. 5th tackle. That's terrible. That is terrible from the Eels. Mate, the Eels. If the Eels... If they want to be any threat... See, when I see this stuff, I predicted the Eels to make their grand final. I see shit like this, and again, last week against the Bulldogs, I see their attack, and I go, mate, they are so far off it, it's unbelievable. And maybe it's just because of who they're playing. They're kind of just playing to the ability of other teams. But and like when they play a good team, they'll step it up. But I feel like you can't win a comp when you do that. You can have a decent season, but you're not going to win a comp when you're playing like that. Because it's going to come to a point where you won't be able to step it up.
It's one-dimensional down there. I mean,
that's very poor from the Eels. Very, very poor. I know they're playing without Reid Marnie, and he's a big part of their side. But 100%, they're going to have to work around it. Reid Marnie's injury looks shocking. Oh, Titans have dropped the ball. Not even 10 metres out of their own line. Jared Wallace. Eels have got to score here. If they don't, something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. Something's definitely wrong here. Dingo is in the comments. Can you do a Q&A with me? I did want to entertain house. I want to make a series out of it. Yeah, man, go for it. I don't know if you mean now. Ask me any question you want. Go for it. A couple of JDs with me. See, the Eels, I'm glad National Sports Loader agrees with me because, look, it's one thing to play like this against the Titans because you can get away with it. You can definitely get away with it. But when you play against a quality side, they're not going to make those errors. They're not going to give you chance after chance. And there's another penalty to the Eels. And if Eels are going to be playing without Reid Marnie for a little while, which it seems like they will, they're going to have to learn to deal with this. I'm assuming Will Smith, I don't know if he's still at the Eels, I'm assuming he will go into the hooker role, or Salmon or someone. I don't know who exactly they've got. Cameron King's not there anymore, so...
They need to go direct, they need to go to a far post, nice and direct, and come back with some shape. At the moment, they're just going side to side. The Titans are just
they're throwing it around a little bit. Oh, Dylan Edwards, is he going to score? I said Edwards. Dylan Brown, I mean. Dylan Brown is just, that's a bit of an individual try. See, I'm glad that they've scored because I got the bet on the Eels. But once again, it's taken a little bit of individual brilliance to do that. There was an offload there for sure, so that's a good sign. Kane Evans, is it number 16? I think it's Kane Evans. Bit of an offload, a late offload, and Dylan Brown just stepped around Pete. From that, like they're not setting up any plays or doing anything, so it really worries me about the Eels. But I mean, it is only round 2. We even get to round 3, who the hell knows? I'm talking about the end of the season. We might not even get to the end of the season, but there you go. Eels getting the try there. Dylan Brown, bloody, I'm pretty keen to get me money here. So on you, Dylan Brown. Mitchell Moses is pretty happy there. Dingo, yeah, we'll sort something out. I'll send you an email if I remember. I'm a bit drunk at the moment, but I'll send him an email. Send me a message on Twitter or something, or Instagram or some shit, and I'll send him a thing and we can organise something. Even Facebook. But who's the worst referee? See, I'm bad with knowing referee names. I never pay attention. I just go, oh yeah, that was a shit call. But I never actually know who the referees are. So yeah, maybe I'm not the person to know, or person to ask, I should say.
Completed sets after 60 minutes, or 58 minutes rather. As Moses adds the extras.
14-point lead. Let's go Eels.
Dylan Brown scores a try. They get the extra 2 from his halves partner Mitch.
F the coronavirus. I absolutely agree. Stuff it. It's ruined my holiday. It's ruined my life. Nah, I won't go that far. But it's ruined my holiday for sure. Killing me, man. Good stuff, Eels. Don't have any social media. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't. Maybe a YouTube message. I don't know how that works. I'm sure we can find a way. Brody is back. There we go, Brody. You're back. Good to see you, man. Reid Marnie obviously injured. They just showed him on the sideline. Doesn't look good at all. Got those little crutch things. 26 to the Eels. I mean, I'm talking about poor Brimson and that, but I mean, poor Titans. Looking shithouse. Absolutely shithouse. It's just funny, the Gold Coast are going to be hosting the Titans and the Warriors, the 2 worst teams in the NRL. Ferguson getting hit in the face, firing up a little bit. What am I drinking now? I'm on to the Gentleman Jack Daniels and Coke. So, there we go. Pretty strong ones too. What's my favourite movie? Good question. Damn. Oh, good pass. Kane Evans pass away. Dylan Brown. Let's go. My favourite movie. Jeez. Gotta be Footy Legends. Nah, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I don't really have a favourite movie. I don't know. Maybe a Jackass movie or something. I don't know. Love a good prog video. Now you're making me want to go have a movie marathon right now. Eels, Madison, but they're 5 metres out. 4th tackle. Can the Eels do it? I'd love to. For me, I've got a bet on. Just in terms of me being comfortable watching this game, I'd love the Eels get just one more try, and then I can say, hell yeah, I definitely think we're going to win this one. We're going to win this one. I'm going to win this one. There we go. Okay, they've give another 6 again call there. Put in a little grubber. Titans, I don't know if they played at it, but they've caught it 6 again. So 5 metres out, a full set on the line. Mitchell Moses, short ball to Madison. Madison's tackled there. 5 metres out. Here we go. I'm going to go commentator mode. Let's try and commentate this one. Kane Evans taking it up. Tackled by 3. He's getting over the line. Kane Evans one-on-one. Philip Semi. He stood no chance. Kane Evans has gone over and he has scored. An absolute mismatch right there. And Kane Evans has scored and he has just secured the game. And they've come up with a try celebration. Absolute legends. Oh my god, Parramatta. I hope you win the comp and do the best try celebration of all time in the grand final. My Bulldogs aren't going to be winning the comp, so you may as well be you guys. Kane Evans just ran over like 2 people there. He beat Mitch Rain initially and then beat another 2 guys. Semi and Tyron Peachy. Yeah, no chance there. doing the little dance. It looks like a little TikTok, to be honest. They're doing this. TikToking or skiing, something along the lines of that. But there you go. Brody, favourite YouTuber? I'm glad I'm your favourite YouTuber, man. National Sports Loaded. Ryan Madison should be scoring. It'd be cool if he scored. It'd justify his price tag, I guess. The scene, Titans have a big AJ Brimson face in the crowd because they've got all those like fake mannequins and that sort of stuff. AJ Brimson ain't even playing, man. As in like, oh man. National Sports Loaded said conversion is successful. Where I'm at, they're about to kick it, so I'm a little bit behind you guys. What I think about toilet paper in Australia, it's absolutely ridiculous. I work at a bottle shop and our sales are doubled. It's just crazy what's going on in Australia right now. Crazy what's going on in the world, essentially. Like I said, this holiday that I've been planning since last year, it got cancelled a few days ago, so it tells you the seriousness of the time we're facing at the moment. But thankfully rugby league's still going, like one of the only sports still going now that the AFL's cancelled. Definitely one of the only sports still going. Tyrone Roberts, when they first started the second half, he was running and warming up and stuff, doing stuff like that, and it's taken them to get absolutely towed up and they're bringing him on now. It's like, surely you knew if he was good or if he wasn't. Why would you risk bringing him back on right now? That's just, you're already getting beat. You're not going to win this one. It's game over. What are you doing?
Not quite beyond the Gold Coast as yet, but Jason Holbrook would like to see some sort of response, no matter what happens here between now and full time. Of course, so many injuries before the game started, let alone the ones they picked up during the game, hasn't helped their cause, but it's like to see a bit of starch, I guess, through the middle of the field here and make sure the Eels just don't run roughshod over the top of them between here and the Hooter.
What I think of the Bulldogs, I think they definitely try hard, lacking a little bit of skill. I'm not sure what our best halves combination is. I rate Lachlan Lewis, but coach doesn't seem to. Hooks him. Wakeham, I'm not sure if he was the man to be the partner. I'd like to see Lewis and Cogger, but who knows really. The rest of the side, like Wateni's Lesniak, love him as a fullback. Loved him last year. This year, can't catch a cold. Mate, he couldn't. They're worried about the coronavirus. He couldn't catch that. He can't even catch a ball. Yeah, the Bulldogs, they definitely try though, which is a good thing. I feel like the forward pack aims up, which is good. It keeps them in the game at times. But overall, lacking the skill. But in terms of them getting the wooden spoon or anything, I'm pretty confident they won't get the wooden spoon. Yeah. Dingo, I'm pretty sure you can probably find my email somewhere. I mean, maybe. I'm not too keen on giving it out over stream, but you can probably find it somewhere. I think it's on my YouTube channel somewhere in the description or something. People have messaged me before, so they found it. So go for it. If you send me an email, go for it. 16 minutes to go, 26-6. Parramatta winning pretty comfortably. It's pretty much what I thought it was. Maybe I should have bet Eels 13 plus, but you watch I say that, and then they'll come back and end up doing a massive comeback, and Eels only win by 2 or something. Troy Crawford, what's my favourite NRL Grand Final? I was watching this a couple of days ago. I think on YouTube I can find the last 10 minutes of the Cowboys-Broncos one. I think that's my favourite Grand Final. Other than that, I mean, I do enjoy the Bulldogs Grand Final 2004. I think it's also on YouTube. But the 2015 one is just obvious reasons. Such a good Grand Final. Sevo gets the ball. Sevo's going to score. There we go. Sevo scores. Easy stuff there. Sevo, I picked him for top try scorer. If he can keep scoring tries and make me not look like too much of a fool, that'll be fantastic. Sevo, come on, just score. If you can score another couple tries in this game and just sort of stat pad yourself, that'd be fantastic. I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, once Sivo got the ball, you knew it was going to be a try. And once he's like 1-on-1 against someone, even 2-on-1, you're pretty confident he's going to score there. Not too many times Sivo is going to stuff it up. I mean, he got held up earlier, but Sivo scoring the try there. There you go. And Eels definitely won this one. There you go. The Ladies Who League chick, I've seen her on Twitter. Haven't listened to the podcast, but I've seen her on Twitter. It's being shown on the screen right now. So there you go. Maybe I'll be on the Bulldogs one. Let me I'll stream to you guys. Put me on TV. Let's go. We're watching the Bulldogs game. That'll be fantastic.
Really well executed play. If we get a chance to look at that again. They sell to the open side now. Everyone knows that Moses is going to
Michael Jennings down hurt though. Doesn't look good. Holding his jaw a little bit.
He delivered that one around the corner to Micah Sivo to eventually score, but he might have won a shot for his trouble getting that pass away.
As I mentioned, the fact that Gutherson just
okay, Mitch Moses making up for last week when he got absolutely no points. He's pretty high in terms of price-wise on Supercoach. I'll put you in. Come on, Mitch Moses, kick this goal. Give me those extra fantasy points. Come on, mate. There we go. There we go. Mitch Moses, the absolute weapon. Scored a try, kicked a few goals. There we go. That's what we want to see. Troy Crawford's favourite one. Roosters versus Storm. His team won, so he's Roosters fan. Pretty good one, to be fair. I mean, that was the one where Cronk was busted. Storm's busted. He's up against his own team. It was a pretty good storyline. It's very WWE-like. I mean, injured player up against his old team, old faction, comes against the job done, and there you go. But I mean, in terms of them going back to back, they turned heel, and yeah, the rest is history. Roosters 2 from 2. Will they go 3 from 3? I picked them 3 from 3. They're 0 from 2 to start the season, but I feel like that they'll eventually get their shit together. I remember in 2018, it took them a little while to get their stuff together, and they finally did. I feel like once Josh Morris turns up and all sort of stuff, that they'll eventually get going. Blake Ferguson is down. He's holding his mouth and stuff. I don't know what's to go there. Do I like the 2016 Grand Final? I think I did a live reaction video to this. I actually did like this one. I'll be honest, I was going for the Storm in that Grand Final, but I think Michael Ennis won it. Michael Ennis is one of my favourites of the Bulldogs. He won a Grand Final. I was pretty happy for him. Therefore, I was happy for the Sharks. And, I mean, the Sharks fans, it's been a long time since they won a premiership. Sorry, a long time since they won a premiership. They never won a premiership. So it's good that they won the premiership. A bit of controversy in terms of, you know, all the drugs and salary cap and all that sort of stuff. I feel like there's always going to be a little bit of question marks over their premiership win, but end of the day, they won the premiership. Storm, I thought the Storm were going to win. In fact, the Sharks did. Credit to the Sharks. So, pretty good grand final. In terms of the game compared to the previous year of the... is he... Was Tyron Peachy just saying he just pulled his balls? I feel like he just said he pulled his testicles. Something along the lines of that. The commentator's laughing here. Give us an instant replay. I feel like he just touched his testicles. Oh no, he bloody gave you a wedgie. He just grabbed his asshole. He literally just did it. Poor Tyron Peachy. Of course, he should have stayed down. He should have like did a bigger reaction and went, oh shit. Do you think it's weird watching NRL without the crowd? Honestly, I don't notice too much of a difference, if I'm being honest. It's not like you watch NRL, like when you watch the NRL, it's not like you watch like English Premier League or something where they make a chance and stuff all throughout the game. I feel like between the players talking, referees talking, all that sort of stuff, it sounds the same TV-wise. Obviously, we're not there, so if you're there, it'd be different, obviously. But in terms of TV, I feel like they've actually presented it pretty well. I've seen a couple of AFL people say that the NRL's done it much better than the AFL, so take that for what you will. But I feel like the NRL's presented it pretty well.
Doesn't allow Takarangi to get up for the ball at all.
Oh, and penalty to the Eels. I'm not sure about that one. I honestly, I don't get that penalty. They've said they've run him off the ball. He was going to have possession 10 metres out, 32-6. I mean, at that point, just give the Titans something, man. 10 minutes to go. Eels probably going to score another try. Gutherson's still playing in at hooker. I don't even know if he's still playing fullback. I don't know who's in at fullback. We have Adrian Pianowski saying, yeah, the Eels. There you go. Eels fans should be pretty happy at this one. I don't know. I don't know who the Eels play next week. They need to be They need to be improved. Although they have won this one pretty convincingly in the end, score-wise, I wouldn't say that their performance is being very good. Just more, I mean, Titans are just shocking. They're just shocking. Let's be honest. Absolutely shocking. There we go. Here's a try. Here's another try. 17 gets the ball down, I think. They're probably going to check the video ref here. No, they give it. 17 goes over and scores it. I don't know who it is. Terrapro or someone. Let me check my own stream. Here we go. 17. Who's number 17? Yep, Penny Terrapro. Do I have a least favourite team? I don't know. I sometimes think who's my least favourite team, and then I can't really pinpoint anyone. Odd one out, odd one X. Eels woeful in attack. I agree. I feel like Eels. Look, if they played anybody else, look, they would. They'd struggle big time. As against the Bulldogs, much better defenders than the Titans. Very defensive side. And they only won by essentially like a deflected kick or whatever. Eels haven't really impressed me this season. I mean, I put a bet on them. I definitely thought they'd beat the Titans as they've done, but haven't exactly been impressive. Troy Crawford, I think the Rabbitohs or Seagulls will win the grand final. Man, I honestly don't know. You know, the team who's impressed me the most so far this season, surprisingly, being the Brisbane Broncos. Now, how they're going to go travelling and that sort of stuff, I don't know. But in terms of how this season's going to play out, in terms of no crowds and all that sort of stuff, I feel like it really suits them. I feel like it suits teams like the Knights and teams who don't have, like, who sort of struggle with the pressure. Just there being no crowd, I think they'll be okay. I think long term, I think Cowboys will be a lot better than they have been in the future. But yeah, Broncos, I feel like they've been the benchmark so far. 2 from 2. But yeah, Manly a good win against the Roosters. Roosters weren't fantastic. Luke Keary's drop ball was pretty. It was pretty. Let's just say it for what it was. It cost them the game essentially. Luke Keary needs to be better. Roosters, I feel like they've got that little bit of cockiness, but they haven't. It hasn't played well this year. They haven't started the season well, so that little bit of cockiness is I feel like they're going to start doubting themselves very soon if they're not already, and it could be a long year for the Roosters. Who knows? But I did tip them in the Premiership. I'm not so confident after seeing the first few rounds. But I mean, when Cooper Cronk moved to the club, it took it took a couple of months to get sort of up to scratch. Will that be the case with Kyle Flanagan? Who knows? But yeah, we'll see how the Roosters go. But yeah, in terms of the benchmark, I think the Broncos have been the best team so far this season. I know it's only 2 weeks out, but sorry, 2 weeks in, I should say. But yeah, I think Broncos best team. Teams like Eels and stuff, I feel like they could trouble. A team like the Broncos, the Eels, like I said earlier, I feel like they're a team that plays to the other team's ability. So Titans not being very good means the Eels not going to play very good either. They'll just do enough to get the job done. Whereas Broncos, I feel like they'd really aim up and play hard. And I don't know, whether they get the job done or not, I feel like they'd play a lot better. So yeah, I mean, it's weird to say considering Parramatta are up 38-6. If you went into this game and you told me 38-6 Parramatta win, I'd say yeah, that's about right. But yeah, just their tries in terms of how they played in general, I haven't really been impressed. The Knights, I feel like the Knights, if they sort their errors out, I feel like they can be quite damaging this year. I feel like both the Knights and the Tigers were both trying to lose that game. It's just a matter of the Tigers just not as good, skillful-wise. But yeah, in terms of errors and stuff, I feel like both teams were quite terrible. So the only difference is I've never really rated the Tigers, whereas the Knights, I feel like they got a pretty good team on paper. And yeah, they need to do a lot better. They run away with it in the end, but Knights need to be a lot better. If the Bulldogs left the NRL, would I watch it? I'm not sure. I feel like I'd probably watch it, but it'd probably be it'd probably be a case of, look, if I had nothing on and I was bored, I'd probably watch it. But if I, you know, if life was busy and stuff, it's kind of one of the ones, if I miss a few games via whatever, if I see it, whatever, that's what it would be. Whereas the Bulldogs, I'm definitely going to see the Bulldogs game. I might pay attention to who they're playing next week. Or if they're having a good season, you pay attention to the top 8. But, yeah, odd one out. Do I reckon we'll make it to round 26? Everyone seems pretty keen to continue. It's honestly, hard to know. It's honestly like minute to minute, hour to hour. Oh, the play on. Dylan Brown running through here. Are they going to score? Dylan Brown's going to score here. I'm assuming they're going to go to VRF here. Do I reckon we'll make it to round 26? I don't think we do. I don't think we will. I feel like at some point they will shut all the borders and blah blah. But who knows? Who really knows? I mean, a better question probably be like, will we make it to round 5? I think we'll make it to round 5, round 10. Maybe. Debatable. Origin, definitely not going to happen. I do want to do a video on Origin after the end of the season. I feel like that's something to talk about. But yeah, Dylan Brown, he's gone over. He scored a try. There you go. Dylan Brown celebrating. That's going to be a try. It's just funny that he got the ball and the Titans players looked up and went, oh yeah, we're like, whatever. It's typical Titans at this point. Didn't play to the whistle. They gave up on the play and Dylan Brown didn't. And there we go. There he scored a try. Dylan Brown, I really do rate Dylan Brown. I feel like he's very skillful. A lot of young halves come into the comp and look at them. They might play okay, but you think, oh yeah, they're not going to do too much in this comp. Dylan Brown, you can look and there's just something different about him. I feel like he just has the X factor about him, which I think I really do rate. But yeah, I'm just going back to the toilet real quick. I'll leave the stream here. The drinks are finally hitting me, guys, so back in a little bit.
Might have had the Eels to win by some sort of margin potentially tonight, I'm going to say, in the Constantopoulos household. But I think Eels fans in general have a lot to be excited about this season.
It's an interesting little ritual that he goes through, Mitch Moses. He's 7 from 7 this afternoon. He'd love to keep it 8 from 8.
And strikes it well. Wow, that one arrow straight from the sideline from Mitch Moses, who makes it 44 points to 6. Biggest win by the Eels.
Hey boys, I'm back. There we go. Take off the green screen. You see how messy this room is. It used to be my bedroom, but now it's my recording room. There you go. I think I heard Mitchell Moses kick the goal.
Some of the individuals can barely stand.
Okay, so I'm just reading the comments. Storm suck now. They won't make the grand final.
It's a lonely place.
Sorry, Storm suck now. They won't win the grand final in years now. I wouldn't say they suck now. It's weird. I feel like even like the Storm have been so good for years and years and years that even if they made, say, just the top 8 and got knocked out first round, for some teams that would be like if the Bulldogs made the 8 right now and got knocked out first round over, I'd be pretty thrilled with that. But the Storm, because of how consistent they've been for the last 15 years or whatever, I just feel like, I don't know, that their expectations are a lot higher. It's not a bad season, it's just a bad season for the Storm. But I mean, they started the season pretty well. They did get beat by Manly by 1. Oh wait, no, they didn't get beat by Manly. They beat Manly. I don't know, they haven't been like super impressive, but I feel like they'll get better this year. Some of the young players will get a lot better. I mean, Jerome Hughes get more confident at halfback, a second season in the halfback role. Pappenhausen his first full season at fullback. I think they'll be okay to Storm. Going into the season, I wasn't so confident, but yeah, I do think they'll be okay. My grand final prediction, I did a video on this. I think I predicted the Eels up against the Roosters. After a couple of rounds, I'd probably say the Broncos in the grand final, but I mean, who knows? Give Broncos some away games and they usually crumble, but definitely have been impressive. Payne Haas, Dave Feeder, some of those guys. Even Brody Croft's gone down injured, but he's pretty good. Milford's been good. Asarko's been impressive at fullback. I feel like they've got all the elements, all the attributes to go and be a top team, but who really knows? There's a little tip on like Takarangi finds himself in the centres. On Sive's wing there. Pretty familiar position for him. Usually onto Red Radra, but instead he's onto Sive this time. We've got 2 minutes left, 44-6. I mean, I never really doubted the Eels losing at this point, but yeah, Eels haven't been exactly impressive, but the fact that they're up by this much, it says a lot about the Eels. Ferguson goes very close there, nearly also goes close to going over the sideline. They've put the flag up there. I don't think he did. They give a penalty away. Ferguson's trying to take the quick tap. I remember when they brought that rule in, and all the players would, like when they're within the 10 and they try and take a quick tap, and they try and do it, and then they complain about it, and it's like, mate, even I know the rules. You can't do it, man. But Ferguson, he tried to. It was funny. They've just pushed the ball onto the line after the tackle was completed. It's a penalty. It's got to be every day of the week. But Parramatta, can they hit the 50 mark? Come on, Parramatta. Their ball's come out there. They've dropped the ball. Number 10 dropped the ball. Junior Paulo has dropped the ball there. So it looks like they're not going to be reaching 50. Definitely looks like they're not going to be hitting it. Corey Parker said they've got a challenge up their sleeve. I mean, it'd be the ultimate troll if they did use their challenge. They're actually using it. Parramatta, you absolute legends. You legends. Thanks for the straight. Yeah, bro, no worries, man. I'll look to be doing this in the future. I think it'd be quite fun, so may as well. Captain challenge here, though. Will the Eels win this one? A minute out. Just give it to them, just for the lols, because it'd be quite funny. I'm just gonna open me Corona. I've got 2 Coronas left. I've been drinking the Gentleman Jack at this point, but let's open this one. Commentators are saying Whitbread's knocked it out. Will the referees give it though? Referees don't tend to want to be wrong, so whether it is or not, they just say Captain Challenge unsuccessful.
That's a strip. The fact that it comes out spinning like that in his hand. Jared Wallace dislodges the ball.
Corey Parker saying it's a strip. He said the fact that the ball's spinning is a good sign, and the referees agree, so there you go. Not Dry Arrow. Jared Wallace definitely disagrees, but they're giving it a penalty. There you go. Will the Eels score another try? Will they kick a goal? Will they do absolutely nothing? Who knows? But the Eels are successful with their challenge, so yeah, I'm not sure what. Oh, they're taking the 2. Come on, Eels, bunch of pussies. Do it for the Bulldogs games. The Bulldogs. I can do it for the Bulldogs games. I'm going away next week, so I probably can't do it for this week. But maybe when I come back, I can get some guests on. We can do some live reactions. I think that could be quite fun. Pretty much just testing it out this week. I mean, I didn't have a video done today, so why not give the live reaction a go? True Geordie does live reactions. Plenty of people do live reactions to soccer and UFC and all that sort of stuff, so I thought why not give it a go for rugby league, especially considering what's happening in this league, so in the world, so yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. What's the score now? The score is now 44-6. About to go over. There we go, 46-6. 79 minutes in. It's full time. As you're seeing right now, I think it says on the screen 79-minute mark. It's the 80-minute mark. The Eels have won 46-6. So I've ended up winning the multi. Raiders were my first leg, and the Eels were the second leg. Never in doubt, I guess, in the end. But yeah, good stuff. KO Sports doing the goods there for me. Matty John show about to start. I might actually give it a look. I haven't really watched the Matty John show this year, but Guys, that's going to be the end of my stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Not many people have watched, but people have. I had it. Not the coronavirus, I swear, despite the corona that I'm drinking, not the coronavirus. 24 sneezes in a row. Guys, I'm just going to end this because I can't stop sneezing right now. All of a sudden the game finishes and I stop sneezing. The bets are won. The Eels have won. So I'm going to end the video. I need to do a video in the next coming days. But let me know. Is this the sort of stuff you want to see on my channel? Do you want to see some live streams? Some live reactions? There's my 5th sneeze. I need a sneeze count at this point. Guys, I'm ending the video right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. I thank for people who've interacted with the stream. Absolute legends. I'll see you next time. See you, fellas. Bye.